Today is very auspicious day, and especially for Diana, because she wanted to have a spiritual name, and the spiritual name is very meaningful for people who understand the significance of the spiritual name. Otherwise, this is insignificant for people who do not understand its value. The spiritual name means new name which belongs to your energy, your consciousness, your journey, and your goal also. In yoga and spirituality, when you are initiated, when you are given a new name, like my Yogi Anand, its name was given by Guru, by Guru. That was not given by my parents. So there is one name which is given by your parent. There is another name which is given by your spiritual mentor, spiritual preceptor, guide, Guru, what you call Guru. And an authentic Guru who has already been ordained is only authorized to give the name. Not everyone can give name. Right? So this name is, not given, not created by one, but that descends from the divine in teacher's meditation, in Guru's meditation, and then that is passed on to the one who is in receptive mode, who is to receive. So one is receptor and other is transmitter. So divine transmits that. So when I would pray to divine to transmit a name for Jnana, then that name will not be chosen by me, but that will be given by the divine. And then when you are given spiritual name, then you cherish that name more than this passport name. Because passport name is for this world, right? Passport name is actually basically your parents' name, parents' given name. And they did not meditate. They simply searched on Google what name I should give to my baby, and based on the researches, they found the lucrative and interesting name, then they gave that. Sometimes your parents, sometimes your grandparents, sometimes different people give your name based on just from research, from books, from like that. That is not holistic thing, a spiritual thing. But here this is spiritual. And you have to identify yourself with that name whenever you will sit for meditation. Whenever you are going to communicate with God, with divine, then you should use this name. Because this name will be given by all the masters, all the gurus who dwell in that divine. And if anything wrong happens in you, then they are responsible. If anything good happens to you, in that case also they are responsible. Because they are almighty. Because Buddhas are almighty. Every Buddha is almighty. Then what about all the Buddhas? Every yogi is connected. So yogis or the Buddhas or the sages or the enlightened masters take care of your life. Okay? So whenever you face any problem in your life, whenever you face that you are stuck, you are not finding the way, you are feeling helpless, simply close your eyes and just talk to your masters, talk to that community of masters, and you will find that you are helped. You are helped in different forms. Although you may find that this person has helped me, but that person did not help in reality. But that divine sent that person to help you out. Got the point? Means you believe that this is just normal thing that he helped me. But how he helped you, you don't know. Who sent him to you, you don't know. This is mystery. But definitely everything happens by the will of God, at the will of God. And so this spiritual name ceremony is very holistic name ceremony. and where we invoke the God and deities and the masters, and then whatever name we receive, we pass that name. Okay, this is very significant for Diana. And after that, at least me, I'll be calling her with this new name. At least me. But in ashram, when you live in the ashram, then everyone calls you with that new name. This is the culture. This is the culture. When you are given a new name, then everyone of that school or that ashram should call you by that name, by that new name. And because that will create more energy in you. If 10 people will be calling you with new name, means that kind of thing is being, that kind of energy is being generated. Like I got a name for Valeria.
Mm-hmm.
Her new name is Vijita Devi, right? So I always call her Vijita Devi. And if other people also call her Vijita Devi, Vijita, then that kind of energy is generated. Right? So at least we should call you with that name that moment. And even your husband should also call you that new name if he can manage. Not all the time, but at least sometimes. Yeah, so that will be very helpful for you. Why do you want to have this new name? What is the purpose? Why? Actually, you are on a spiritual path, you are on yogic path, and when you get this name, then you are into that stream more deeply into that stream. You can practice yoga partly, and also you can practice yoga integrally. Partly means, yes, let me practice only asana. I don't have to do pranayama, I don't have to do meditation, I don't have to do holistic things. I'm interested only in asanas, not in other things. That is also okay. Let them practice only asana. At least they are practicing partly yoga. But some love yoga, they practice the pranayama also, bandha, mudra, chanting also. Means you are practicing other limbs of yoga also. Like if you are loving someone, like I'm giving example of Diana and he, then you should love her, all the limbs of her body. Limbs means all the parts of her personality. Not only her eyes. Wow, your eyes are beautiful, but not her nose, but not her teeth. You understand what I mean? Means when I accept you as a whole, this is complete acceptance. If I accept you only your face, not the body, or whatever you think that is beautiful, you accept only that, not other parts, there's not complete acceptance. Acceptance, whatever you think that is ugly, also you accept that. Accept nothing is ugly. This is our paradigm, this is our perspective. Everything is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. And beauty is in eyes. Beauty is in the views, not in reality also. Even an ugly person becomes very beautiful for a beloved one. Like Laila and Majnun. Have you heard their name? Laila and Majnun. These are very like Siri and Farhad. These are the examples. Laila was not so beautiful. Laila, there was a girl. She was not so beautiful, but she was very much beautiful for Majnun. And he was in love with her. Although she was not beautiful. But Majnun was seeing God in her. Because he was loving herself entirely. So means, if you practice yoga only asana, that means you are practicing only the body. If you practice meditation, you are practicing the mind of yoga. So asana is body of yoga. Meditation is mind of yoga. Pranayama is breath of yoga. Can you live without breath? No. So yoga cannot live without breath. If you don't practice pranayama, you cannot. This means you are not practicing completely. So pranayama is breath of yoga, life of yoga. Meditation is mind of yoga. Asana is body of yoga. Can you exist without body? You can exist, but you cannot touch anyone, you cannot hug anyone, you cannot, serve anyone. To serve to touch, to love, to hug, you need body. So you're incomplete without body also. So also yoga is incomplete without asana, also without pranayama, also without meditation. And next thing is spirituality. Yoga is also incomplete without spirituality. And spirituality is the first part of it. Yama and niyama. Yama and niyama are spiritual practices. There are 5 yamas, ahimsa, non-violence, sat, truthfulness, aste, non-stealing, brahmacharya is celibacy, or if you are married, then your honesty, your loyalty to your partner. This is also called brahmacharya for married people. If you are loyal to your partner, you are practicing brahmacharya. This is essential for yoga to be a yogi. Then aparigraham is non-hoardingness, non-possessiveness. And these are spiritual practices. You will find that all the masters have taught to be non-violent, to be truthful. Don't lie, don't steal, don't do adultery. All the masters teach these things. Buddhas have taught the same thing. Jesus has taught the same thing. Patanjali, which has taught the same thing. Krishna, all the masters from all the faiths, they teach these things. And this is actually yoga. This is yoga. And yoga is incomplete without yama and niyama. If you practice only asana, pranayama, and not practicing yama and niyama, this means you are not practicing completely yoga. Therefore, you will not be benefited by completely. Right? If I love Kamal and if I take him in full confidence, then he is always ready to help me completely. Means we have to win him completely. You have to accept him completely. So accept yoga completely to be benefited with all the characteristics of yoga, all the powers of yoga. Okay, not part. So yoga, actually, why I am talking about this thing, because you are going to get this new name, and that is related to yoga. Which yoga? Complete yoga. Not only part yoga. But normal people believe yoga. Even doctors say yoga means exercise. No. Right? We are talking to Arvind, and we are talking about something. So some doctors may don't advise you that this is not suitable to you, don't practice yoga. Because that doctor believes only yoga is postures. So they would say, if you have back injury, then don't practice yoga. Take rest, bed rest. But they don't understand that yoga has also breathing exercise. Yoga has also meditation, relaxation, let go, all these things. And these things are also very healing. If you cannot move your body, even the people who have heart stroke, post heart attack, also yoga can be practiced. But doctors say don't practice yoga because that is harmful for your heart. Doctors don't understand.
So my back was always stiff, and all the doctors, my own brother-in-law, he said don't do forward bending. But my backache is all gone. I do forward bending.
Yes, exactly. Because in yoga, only postures are not everything yoga. Yoga has a lot of things. And if you understand all the components of yoga and you practice them, then you'll find that your physical health, your mental, emotional, spiritual, all aspects of your being are truly healthy, ideally healthy. Okay? So yoga is not limited to asana, but yoga is everything. Yoga consists of some spirituality also. What people believe that this is spirituality is actually yoga. If you are kind, you are yogi. So yoga is not only on the mat. Yoga is more off the mat, less on the mat. On the mat, what do you do? Only asana, right? Moreover, pranayama. But meditation you can practice all the time. Meditation can be practiced all the time. Even in whatever posture you are, whether walking, sitting, lying, these are postures, isn't it? They are postures. If you are walking, you are also practicing dynamic postures. You are moving your knee up, that is helping your hips, thighs. You are bringing them down. Like when you are practicing jogging in yoga practice, this is also kind of walking, right? Walking. So this is vinyasa yoga. Walking is vinyasa yoga. Flow of yoga. All the movements are part of yoga. That's called flow, vinyasa. And flow yoga is good for energy circulation. Okay. So everything is yoga. Your posture, whatever posture you are breathing all the time. When you are sleeping, you are breathing. So breathing is happening all the time. This is yoga. And when on the mat you train yourself to breathe properly, and you are unconscious, but your body is breathing rhythm. You'll note that. This is just the training. Just train, and you'll find that your body has been trained. When you are unconscious, your body is doing that, working on that factor. So also mind. You always remain in any of the four states of mind. There are four states of mind, all. It's called Jagra, Sushupti, Swapna, and Turiya. These are four states of mind. You always either walking, waking up, it's called Jagra, Sushupti, or you are sleeping, or Swapna, dreaming, or Sushupti is completely, or Chaturthi is Turiya. Turiya is transcendental. When you are in meditation, you are in Turiya. Your mind always remains any of these states in. And that is yoga. If you are dreaming, what is dreaming? Is fantasy, is visualizing, is dreaming. When you are planned, this is called dreaming. Although you are waking up, but you are not waking up, you are dreaming that time. Okay. So this is also part of yoga and meditation. And when you are kind, when you are very sympathetic or compassionate, you are in spiritual part of yoga. I was waiting for the time, right time. Now it has come. Okay. Well, so now let's start. So in this practice, you will be just participating her, although you will be doing meditation also, but you will create positive energy for her. You will help her. Even you will help me also to be more connected. Fine? Yeah. So please assume the proper posture because we will practice meditation for some moments. When I will finish, when we will finish, then I will reveal your. Okay, so first, both hands in this mudra. The spine is straight. Close your eyes. Take some long and deep breaths. Ensure that your spine is straight. If you don't have any problem, when your spine is straight, the Kundalini energy moves freely. If your spine is curved, turned, bent, that energy doesn't move freely. So let your Kundalini move freely. You have to keep your spine straight. Second is breathing. Let your body breathe. Don't think that you are breathing, but let your body breathe. If you are not enlightened and you will breathe, you will create problem. Before that, allow your body because your body is more enlightened than you. Your body is more natural than you. Your body is more innocent than you. You are indisciplined, but not the body. Body is very disciplined. Let your body breathe in and out. Now, watch your mind. Your mind should be very cool, calm right now. Very, very composed. Poised, attentive, and ready to follow the instructions given by your teacher. Now roll your eyes upward. Turn your eyes upward, even with closed eyes. Try to look in your crown, in your head area. When you turn your eyes upward, you help your mind to transcend. You help your mind ascend. Your mind becomes more connected. Enjoy this state of mind. And whatever you think with composed mind, with connected mind, those things will manifest in your life very soon. So let your mind manifest with connected with divine. Well, now we'll speak Om 3 times regularly after the inhalations. Om is the name, is the symbol of divine Almighty God. After inhalation, we'll speak Om 3 times along with me together. Inhale. Now flow in the meditation. All the time, keeping your eyes rolled up, keeping your body fully relaxed, allowing your body to breathe freely, and mind flowing. Not a still, profound flow. And keep your hands in the way you want, your whole body relaxed. Only your spine and head will remain erect, but all the parts fully relaxed. And during this meditation, don't think, don't plan, don't visualize. Simply enjoy every bit of the space, every fraction of the moment. Enjoy moment to moment. Feel free to keep your hands relaxed, whole body relaxed, only spine and head here. Yes, move it. At the end of the meditation, one should feel so that you start the process of becoming extrovert. It helps you to be extrovert. Take us. Yes, now we will chant the mantra. Next decision. I've got what I was to get, which I'm living after this mantra. The chant after me. Om Asatoma Sadgamaya.
Om Asatoma Sadgamaya.
Soma Jyotirgamaya.
Soma Jyotirgamaya.
Mrityurma Amritangamaya.
Mrityurma
Sukinaha Santu Niramaya. Pashyantu Kashmir Dukh Bhagavin Bring your palms together, rub them. Now, place your palms over your eyes, your crown, your throat, chest, belly, lower back, buttocks, thighs, knees, your legs, palms together again. We connect you with thankfulness, with grace, open eyes. Yes, so I've got a name and I will welcome her with this new name. And so I got your name as Devita Devi. Devita Devi. Spelling it confidence. Yeah. So I listen to you and the spelling is Divita.
Okay, Divita.
Devita Devi.
And
I'll
what
explain you what is the meaning. Yeah, I'll explain you what is the meaning. That I want. Yes, please.
Divita.
Because you have to help her grow yourself. Yes, great reading from him. Okay. And I'll explain you. Not this. Actually, I was also, seeking understanding what is the meaning of this name. So this name has come in my meditation, and I was just waiting. What is the process I'm telling you? When I take the name, we simply meditate, we simply enter into the samadhi state, what we call samadhi state, and we express the intention that I'm, doing this meditation for this purpose. And then whatever name descends, we don't ask, we don't choose anything, we don't advise that this is not good name or this should not be this name, right? I was just waiting what is coming, what is descending. And this name was coming constantly, not brokenly, but constantly. Powerful, Devita, Devi. And this is strange that in this last, for some people, I gave Vijita Devi. And her, parents' name also starts from V. And her name, she got that name. Like Jaya Devi, Jane. Her name also starts with J. But she got with J only. Your name also starts with D. And I got this name with Dion. Right? So this is coincidence. And the meaning, actually, Devita is made of Div word, Div, D-I-V, Div. Dev word is made of Div, Dev, or Devi, Devta, Divita. All these are, all these words have come from this root word, Dev word. And Div means divinity, divine. Div means divine. And Divita means divinity. Dev means divine, and Divita means divinity. And Devi means goddess or she, form of the divine. Divine has two forms, masculine and feminine. So to feminine we call Devi, to masculine we call Devi, Devta. So this is the Devita Devi. So this is the name of this. It's your spiritual name, and this is the meaning of your spiritual name. Devita means congratulations to you. And well, and from today I will call you this Divita.
Very good.
Well, and now this is the end of our session. Yes, she is certified in 200 hours Kundalini Yoga teaching.
Herkese yakın. So,
She wants to do Kundalini training.
yes, it's very nice. Like, I really enjoyed it. It was challenging because for me everything was new, but it was very nice. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. So she has a Kundalini Yoga training for that. So in Kundalini training, we teach that meditation is impossible without Kundalini. If your energy is not waking up, you cannot meditate. If your energy is sleeping, you will feel letharginess, you will feel drowsiness. If your Kundalini is active, then only you can meditate. And if you are wakeful in doing meditation, that means your Kundalini is active. What are the signs that your Kundalini is active? What are the signs? Means, sign means the symbols, identification. How you identify that you have Kundalini activated or not?
I have experience.
No, I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you. I'm just telling you this is a question. Answer. I'm giving answer also. There are some signs of Kundalini activation. First is you have robust energy. You feel energy, high energy. Your vibrations are highs, raised vibrations. Your mind is exalted. You feel exalted state of mind. You feel very optimistic. You are very hopeful. You have that kind of feeling that you can achieve anything in your life. You have, very powerful self-confidence. You have self-esteem. So all these are signs of your Kundalini is active. And opposite to them is that Kundalini is dormant. And what are opposite? One opposite is you feel letharginess, you feel drained, you feel hopeless, you feel gloomy, you feel there is no meaning in life, life is meaningless, you are always pessimistic, nihilistic. These are sign of your Kundalini is not there. The moment your Kundalini is active, you have turn of enthusiasm, rapture, zeal, and hope, and you have firm faith, and you find that when you have this thing, then you attract very positive energies. You attract success, you attract health, you attract abundance, you attract everything good in your life. Like you're talking then. This is matter of when you feel negative, then negative things start happening, isn't it? When you are negative things will start happening. You'll notice this. But because of some reason, if you feel negative, then you have to be immediately very active. You have to combat that. Otherwise, negative things will start being attracted. If you stop attracting negative things, be positive. And how to become positive is laugh, is do pranayama, is study the good books, right? Means holistic books, or at least connect through phone or through video conference, video call to someone who is very positive. That works very more powerful than any other tools. Connecting through video, at least through phone. If video is possible, then connect through video. Then more powerful. To one who is very positive, whom you believe that is your mentor, whom you believe that is your senior, whom you believe that is very positive person. And I'm telling you, this is most powerful technique to combat negativity, to combat depression, to combat anxiety. Am I right or not?
Yes,
Do
sir.
you think so?
So me and her are coaches. Sometimes we are low, and some depressed soul calls us. We feel high. Like to lift that person up, we feel high ourselves because we are responsible for that person.
Exactly.
So what
Exactly.
you're saying is right.
So, as a therapist, as a healer, you will always have to be with high vibrations. We'll have to always rule your personal problems. You have to always stand over your personal problems, personal challenges. Then only you can help others. If you will be already suffering with your personal problems, how you will guide others? So this is one thing. And second thing I mentioned that whenever even you are a healer, when you are a therapist, and because healer also feels sometimes down, right? Even I would say most of the times, because healer absorbs negative energies from the people. That person needs more exercise. That person needs more healing, right? If you are a healer, you will need more healing. You will need more practice, more sadhana. Sadhana means more practices, more spiritual practice. Otherwise, you will receive the negativities of your present, and if you will not release, that will harm you. So therefore, you will find that many healers get sick.
70%, sir. Research: 70% of therapists have depressive symptoms and also suicidal ideations. 70%.
Yes, yes. So if healers don't do anything for themselves, then they will kill their lives. They will damage their lives. They will, damage their karma because they are taking karma, right?
It's a lot of energy to be done, but I noticed for myself, I always need to make sure that my cup is full, otherwise I cannot give. So that whenever I feel I need to pour in, like I even withdraw, like I cannot do the work until I'm at this stage, and then otherwise also the result is not the same.
Yes. Instant benefit, instant effects, result will not be so much effective. Firstly. Second, that will harm you out. So healers need more practices, more sadhana. Okay. Therefore, even you are a teacher, you are a healer, you must connect with your master. You must connect with your master often, time to time. That's why I encourage that if you are here, you must come here and you will feel different. It's what you are feeling that when you came here.
Fresh from the fire. Yeah.
Yeah, see, you can hear from her. She has come after a long time, and she was telling that the energy of this place or the vibes of this place, she felt very much good, very nice. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we should always remain in connection with our teacher, with our master. And masters also always renew themselves. Every day they practice to renew themselves, to release the garbage, to to renew, to refresh, to heal. Okay. So always be on this path, always practice, and always remain in the positive community. And that is where that is the purpose of our WhatsApp group, where we all are positive. Right? Good. Thank you so much for joining this event and especially for her, joining her. And thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that was it for today.